This way I can see if they come out to call me. That's my dentist, the door over there. Okay, so I'm gonna go over this again. If you strip away, if you strip out of the intelligent reasoning discourse, the discourse over homosexuality, if you strip the option, the premise, the reasoning base of duality, of a choice, of either or, what you have left in the discussion, in the reasoning, in the dissertation of it, is a comprehension, an understanding that speaks of everything that is currently being talked about still in medicine and in love and social values and morality and science and biology, without the force, the base force that pushes the arguments to conclude on an either or. What you have is a knowledge, a discussion, a conversation that is not impulsed towards a conclusion of either or. And in that field of reasoning, what you do have, however, are the biological factors, the hormonal factors, nature, and everything that we're seeing happens. We see, this is one of the problems with science. We tend to gear everything and push everything towards a conclusion. In reality, what we discover in science is that nature had a course, an apparent course, an apparent result. But we inadvertently conclude what its purpose or where it's heading when we say so that it can be what we define is a definition structure of our society or of the world we see. But nature and creation stems from within, from a source outwards. It goes out like the rays of the sun. It expands continuously. So it doesn't head towards categories or conclusions of either or. We have the either or conclusions, and then when we see something that appears to fit our categories in nature and biology, we go and try to say that nature intended to go there, that nature had those categories, and that's one of the big failures of scientific studies. We first have a definition of the world, and then we go look for nature to fulfill it. In reality, we're always trying, we're always wrong. We discover something in science or in nature, and we must always make the conscious effort of not saying that doesn't mean that it's heading towards where we thought, or towards what we thought the world was described as. So going back to the field, the area that I'm working on, what we should be able to do is understand human homosexuality outside of the conclusion of either or, and work on or focus on or elaborate the educational and the nurturing aspects of society, of everything, of our world. Now, of course, for that to go anywhere, there is a difficult part to this thesis. It is to conclude that ultimately we would aim at our gender being fulfilled by its natural design. Today, if you say that, the way we have made things, the way we have designed our discussions, it sounds as if you're saying no to something, no to a certain freedom, no to a certain given alternative that really doesn't exist. And, that area, I don't want to get into that right now because I kind of explained it already, and this is just a draft for me to remember what to work on when I do my second chapter. Okay. Bye bye.